I miss you so much, my love. So much. I wish you were still with me. I wish you could see the great schools that all of our children graduated from with the highest honors. And after that, the wonderful careers they made for themselves. I'm sorry that I'm crying like this. I'm doing fine. As long as the kids are happy. They don't come and visit me much now, but that's okay. As long as they're happy, it's fine.
Hello there, Ahmet, my friend.
Good day, Recep. How's everything?
I have a favor to ask of you. Well, my son in Istanbul, he's in trouble, and he needs some legal help. What I mean is, could I send him to your son, the lawyer, for help?
Of course, Recep. All of my children have made great careers for themselves, and they haven't forgotten their past. That's just how my family is, you know. They're not just smart, but also kind. My son, who's a public prosecutor, will take care of this. Just write him a letter describing your problem, and don't worry about the rest.
May God reward you, Ahmet.
No. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
How are you,
I'm good,
Ahmet?
thanks. Hello, everyone.
Ahmet,
Good to
how
see
are
you.
Ahmet.
Oh, what he put his kids through. He was so tough.
Yeah, but it's good he did. Look, one became a lawyer. The other makes more money than we can make in 10 years. And his daughter is even happily married, too. She made a good life for herself like the rest.
I'm telling you, that Ahmet, he told his kids to study hard. They needed to amount to something or he was going to have nothing to do with them. What a stubborn man. He hasn't spoken to his brother for years.
He did the right thing. Just look at his kids now. I say good for Ahmet. He might be kind of stubborn, but he's definitely a good man.
Hello there, Uncle Ahmet. Why don't you ever talk to me anymore, Uncle? Look, Uncle, my dad wants to talk to you.
Well, I'm not going to go to him. If he wants to talk so much, then where is he?
He's very sick now, Ahmet. He's bedridden. Have a heart. He's your older brother. Stop all this bitterness.
What do you want from me, huh? What do you want from me?
The land is just sitting there empty. Either sell your share to Dad or buy his share. Give up this stubbornness. It's really what's best.
I don't need your father's money or anything else, Halil. I have wonderful children I'm proud of.
But you haven't seen them for almost 2 years, and they haven't been here even once.
My children are not nobodies or losers like you. They are very busy people. They are important people, get it? You go tell your dad that I'm not selling my share to him or anyone. Some brother. The land has been empty for 14 years because of his stubbornness, my dear brother. Yeah, right. His children didn't make anything of themselves. But my children did. Should I sell my share and give the money to the children? My children don't need that. So tell me, dear Aisha, what should I do about this? Should I roll over after standing up tall to him for all these years? Should I sell my share to him? If I had the money, I would buy his share instead of selling him mine, you know. I would put the deed in the name of the children. Then when they retire someday, they could come and work the land. You know, that's a great idea. Then I'm sure they'd come here more often. Then I wouldn't miss them as much as I do. I should tell the kids about this at once. I don't have the money for this, but I'm certain that they do. After all, they are very important people. They're going to be so happy when they hear all about my great idea. But no, maybe it's better I go see them in person. They'll be so happy. I'm their father.
Yes, sir.
One to Istanbul, please.
Of course.
I'd like a round-trip ticket.
Sure. There you go. Have a safe trip.
Thank you very much, sir.
I hope you have a safe trip, sir.
Thank you.
Where are you headed?
To Istanbul, hopefully.
Are you visiting relatives?
I'm actually going to visit my children. Here is a picture of them. This is Jakub. He graduated with a degree in business. Now he is a manager at a very large company. This is Omer. He's a public prosecutor. He doesn't have much time left till retirement. This is Feride. She's Omer's wife. And this is their girl, Irem. She's a sweetheart. And this is my daughter. Unfortunately, they don't have kids. But she does have a really great marriage. My kids have their heads on straight. They all made great lives. I'm so proud of them, every one.
Do your children live close to one another?
No. Their families are spread out all over the city of Istanbul. It's gonna be hard to surprise them all at once, isn't it? But that's how my family is. We accomplish whatever we put our minds to.
You know, I have a young nephew in Istanbul, a taxi driver. He should be able to help you out there if you need him. If you like, I could call him, and he could meet you there.
I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. May God protect you, my friend.
May God
Thanks.
protect you as well, my friend. Have a safe trip.
What a poor old man. He is drifting into the unknown.
In reality, there is no unknown for the one that wants to understand.
So then, what's the path to understanding?
Look, Salih, the self always wants to pursue its individual wants and desires. But instead of facing the truth as it should, it often tries to run away from it.
And this makes the obvious not apparent to him, and then in turn, this becomes unknown.
That's why a person should only give value to things according to the value that God has already given to it.
Indeed, we should see him in every blessing.
The scale of the Lord does not make a mistake when giving the value of a blessing. It does not give the blessing less value or more value than the blessing truly deserves.
So then Ahmet has a very heavy burden to carry.
That is true. So, you should go help the poor man, Salih.
Ring around the rosy, I'm cozy. Dad! Dad! Dad, please help!
Kids!
Dad!
Michael!
Dad, please!
My boys! Hang
Dad!
on! I'll save you! Just hang on!
Dad, please help!
Hang on!
Dad! Quickly!
Okay, kids! Don't
Dad,
worry!
help
I'll
us.
save you! Everybody,
Dad.
just hang on tight!
Daddy!
We're here, sir. Let's stop.
Thanks.
No problem.
Ahmet, sir?
Yes, my name is Ahmet.
Hello, I'm Salih Demir. My uncle called me and he told me to meet you here. If it's okay with you, I can help you out while you are visiting here in Istanbul.
Of course, son, I would appreciate it. But look, I just want to let you know that I don't have a lot of money. Now, my children are very well off, but I don't really want to ask too much of them.
Don't worry about it, sir. As long as you're able to finish what you came here
God
for,
bless you,
okay?
my son. Thanks so much. So, what school did you graduate from?
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to college.
You are a very well-mannered man, college or not.
Thank you. Please.
Salih, my boy, you know my son Omer graduated with honors from law school. We're going to see him first. Let me see, what was his address?
Will you come on already? There's only an hour left in the workday. One of you works slow and the other one's not even here.
Just calm down, ma'am. My friend will be back any minute.
So where the heck is he?
Omer, where have you been, man? The whole day's almost over. Look at all these people
I'm here.
standing
Relax.
here.
How can I help you, ma'am?
They gave this to me upstairs. Can you type it for me?
Of course.
How much?
1 per page.
Jakob, my younger son. He worked hard, made something of himself. I didn't expect that from him. To be honest, I was surprised. He sure did get a lot of spankings as a kid. He would always run and hide behind his mother. Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock, isn't it? Let's move, Salih, my boy, or else the courthouse is going to be closed by the time we get there.
This traffic. It can get so bad sometimes.
Do you think it'll let up anytime soon, Salih?
Hopefully it will, Ahmet.
You can have your Istanbul. My little village is for me. A person can live a long, happy life there, but the kids' work is here, so they have to live here, right?
Do they ever come and visit you at home?
Sure, of course they do, of course. But they're very busy people. You know, all of them are very important people here.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Good day.
Thank you.
Omer, what the heck are you laughing about?
I was just thinking of my dad. He never believed in the saying, a penny saved is a penny earned. He said you either made big money or get a secure government job. If he saw me like this now, I'm telling you, he wouldn't care how old I am, he'd give me a good spanking. May God grant him long life. You know, he thinks I graduated from law school and that I'm a public prosecutor.
He does. How did you keep the truth from him all these years?
I don't know, but I did. If I didn't lie to him, he'd be ashamed of me. If he saw me here like this, he would disown me for sure. He would say something like I was a disgrace to the family.
Well, what's so wrong with what we do?
There's nothing wrong with it. We're able to work hard and make an honest living, thank God. But my dad would never understand.
They all have cars, but none of them know how to drive.
Ahmet, please, try to be a little more patient. The traffic will start moving.
Oh,
See?
thank God we can go now. Come on, Salih, my boy. Step on the gas so we can get there in time. Let's get there before the courthouse closes. Come on, Salih, quickly.
I'm doing the best that I can, Ahmet.
Oh, look out for that guy!
What happened over there?
What's going on over there? Watch where you're going, man.
My dad. It's my dad. My dad's here. Please stop him from going inside.
Okay, here's your document. Here you go. Goodbye. Can I help you with something, sir?
I was looking for the public prosecutor. I'm Omer's father, you see.
Well, the prosecutor left for the day. His case is finished early today, so he's gone.
I guess we missed him. Now what do we do? What are you gonna do? Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Have a nice day.
I guess we'll go to his house. Lord Almighty, you can't surprise anybody in Istanbul, can you? If you can drive me there, I know the way.
Hey, thanks a million, pal.
Listen, Omer, how long do you think you can keep lying to him like this? He's your father.
You just don't understand what he's like. Even if they are lies, these lies are the things that keep him going. Oh no, I need to find Faraday and Rem. See you later.
Unbelievable.
Mommy, can we go out shopping today?
Sure we can, sweetheart.
Did I tell you that I got an A on the math test today?
Yeah, that sounds like fun, Rem.
Papa!
How are you, honey?
I'm good, Papa.
Omer, what are you doing here? This isn't your day with Irem.
Faraday, I need to ask you for a favor.
Istanbul is so confusing. Anyway, thank God we found the house. I really hope they're at home.
Hopefully, Ahmet. Hopefully.
Oh, Papa! Papa!
Oh, how I've missed you, my son.
This is a great surprise! Irem, come here, your grandfather's here.
Grandpa?
Sweetheart.
Grandpa!
Oh, my, how you've grown. How are you, Faraday?
Welcome, Dad. Come on in.
Thank you very much. Oh, this is Salih. He's been my guide around Istanbul. He's the one that brought me all the way here. Come in, Salih.
No, thank you. I'll come back in the morning and pick up Ahmet then. Good evening, everyone.
Bye now.
Okay. Okay,
Oh,
then. Good evening.
let me take that.
Why do we have to wait to allow Ahmet to finally see the truth?
The universe doesn't flow according to our desires, Salih. You have to surrender yourself to the wisdom of the one who controls it.
Yes, you're right. I suppose it's just human nature to be impatient.
Since the weave of blessing is tied together by different causes, to reach the top of the ladder of intention, we need to carefully step on one rung at a time.
Or else?
Then the blessing will not be able to execute its purpose. The goal should be clear. On the path to the goal, there should be no deviation whatsoever.
Then let's see what our Lord has in store. Huh?
Whatever it is will be good.
Irem, sweetheart, this is for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my sweet girl. Why don't you open it in your room? Go on. Your grandfather loves you. You just go to college someday, and Grandpa will be so proud. Irem is going to become an ambassador, a great diplomat.
Maybe she wants to become something else.
No, I don't think so. We also need a diplomat in the family. I don't know if I should go see Jakob first or go see Eigel instead.
Why don't you go see Eigel? Jakob's on a business trip. I don't know when he'll be back.
That's a good boy. He's traveling the world now. Good for him. I heard Eigel moved. You have the new address, don't you?
Yeah, I have it, Dad.
Omer, your uncle sent Halil to talk to me.
Oh, really? What did he want after all these years?
He said that I should either sell him my land or buy his share from him.
That's a great idea. Why don't you sell your share? At least Halil can use it.
Why would I do that? Why should his son benefit from that great piece of land when my own sons and daughter could? I'm going to buy it. This is what I came here to talk about, Omer. I say that we should all buy the land together, and this way you guys will stay connected to the village. And you should be able to retire soon.
You know, Dad, we were planning to buy a house. So our money's all tied up in that. It's kind of hard for us to do something like that right now. Right, Faraday?
Can I get you anything else, Dad?
No, thank you. I understand. Don't worry about it. I will just get the money from Jakob then. He is better off than any of us anyhow. You're a public servant, right? So, Mr. Prosecutor, where can I sleep? I'm getting kind of tired.
Let me show you your room.
Thank you. Good night, Faraday. God bless you. See you
Good
tomorrow.
night, Dad.
Here you go.
I'm so proud of you, my boy. My successful son.
Thank you, Dad. Good night.
Good night, Omer.
Hey, Dad. If I wasn't a public prosecutor and just had a simple job, would you still be proud of me like this?
Why are you asking me stuff like that? Don't worry about things like that, okay? You're my son, you know. Our family is very wise. Don't worry about Halil and how he's wasting his time in the village. You should go to bed now.
I love you, Dad.
Ring around the rosy, rosy. Dad! Dad! Dad, please help!
Kids!
Dad!
Michael!
Please!
My boys!
I'm slipping.
Hang
Dad!
on! I'll save you! Just hang on!
Dad, please help!
Hang on!
Dad, please save
Okay,
me.
kids, don't worry.
help
I'll
us.
save you. Everybody,
Dad.
just hang on tight.
Daddy!
Jacob! Please, God, please protect my children. Keep them from harm.
When are you planning on telling him the truth, Omer?
Never.
So how long do you think you can keep the fact that we're about to get a divorce from him? How much longer can you keep this up?
Shh! He'll hear. He only comes here once in a blue moon.
What's that mean? Are you going to come over to my house and pretend that you're my husband every single time your father comes to Istanbul?
I wish we could give things another try.
Omer, we're getting a divorce because you're not man enough to even tell your dad what you really do for a living. And because you're a coward. You weren't able to give us a happy home, and you weren't able to make me happy, or even do anything for your daughter.
What else could I have done?
You could have tried to better yourself a little. You could have strived to make a better future for your daughter. You could have shared some of my responsibilities, but you didn't. You weren't able to show your dad who you really are.
My father would be devastated.
Better to know the truth than to be lost in this fantasy. Let's see how long you can hide what happened to Yakub.
Yeah, look. Listen to me. If he found out what happened to Yakub, I think it would kill him.
Omer, I don't want to go along with any more of these lies.
Where are you going?
To my mom's. You can tell me when your dad leaves so I can come back to my own house.
But what am I going to tell my dad?
You'll do what you always do in these situations, Omer. You'll just lie to everybody.
I really didn't want it to be like this.
Me either.
Omer? 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 Omer, my boy. Did you spend the whole night out here, son?
I must have fallen asleep.
Where is everybody?
Faraday took Irem to school, Dad. And I have to make it to court right now. Wasn't your driver supposed to come?
Salih? He'll be here soon. Ah, look, here he is. Look how punctual he is. He didn't go to college, but at least he's well-mannered.
Good morning.
Morning. And here goes my dad right now.
Welcome, Salih.
Good morning, sir.
We should go. A traveler should keep moving.
I wish you could stay a bit longer, Dad. Here, this is Eigel's address.
The best visits are short ones. Tell everybody I said bye, okay, son? I'm going to buy that land for you guys. Don't forget about me.
How can we forget Dad?
Okay. God bless you.
Bless you too, Dad. Hello, Igul. Dad's in town. He's coming to see you. So, get ready, okay? Listen, please don't tell him that I called you. I had to give me your address. They're off traveling now, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
Okay, Amit, we're here.
Thank God I lived to see this. This house is like a palace. You see, Salih, my boy? Do you see this place where my daughter lives? Oh. Oh, my girl. Igul, I've missed you.
Oh, Daddy, what a pleasant surprise this is.
I missed you guys so much. I thought I'd just come here and surprise every one of my children.
You wouldn't believe how happy you've made me. I was just sitting around the house by myself. Thank you, Dad.
Didn't I tell you, Salih, that she would be so happy when she saw me? Oh, yes, and this is my new friend Salih. He has been my guide in Istanbul. If it wasn't for him, I couldn't have found your house so easily.
Well, come on in, please. Don't just stand there at the door.
Let's go in. Thanks,
Welcome.
sweetie. What a lovely house you guys have. Oh.
Be careful, Dad. Those are
What's
very
that?
valuable vases.
Okay.
Let's go over here.
Oh my God, there's a baby.
Dad, please have a seat over here, okay? Here you go. Well, that's the neighbor's baby, Dad. They had an emergency and left the baby with me.
What a sweet little baby. May God protect him always. How is your husband? Is he at work?
I don't know, Dad. I mean, of course he's at work. He's away on a business trip. I didn't go with him, because when he's away, I keep an eye on the business.
But isn't that hard on you? Taking care of this great big house and running the business? On top of everything else, you're watching the neighbor's baby?
What else can I do, Dad? We have a great maid, but we gave her a few days off. I'm sure you understand, Dad.
You can handle it. You're such an intelligent girl. You see, I wasn't kidding, Salih. My kids are brilliant, and they're just so hardworking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's what I've always expected from my family. Just as we are the most dignified family in the long history of the village, my children are unquestionably the most important, respected, and prominent citizens in the city of Istanbul.
Daddy, how long are you planning to stay? Don't get me wrong, I was just wondering if I should call the maid back to work early.
No, honey, no. I'm not going to stay that long.
Honey. Darling.
Motherhood seems to suit you, dear. You and your husband should think about that. Hopefully, God will grant me the pleasure of holding my own grandchild. I mean, you're not getting any younger.
I think I should be going now, Amit. I'll come and pick you up in the morning like we talked about. I'll let myself out.
Thank you very much. Thanks for everything, my boy. Look at you. Just look at you. The neighbor's emergency must be a big one. Don't you think the baby will start crying for its mother soon, Igul?
I don't know. I really hope not.
Sweetheart, your uncle sent Halil to talk to me.
Uncle Hamza did? Oh, that sounds nice.
What's nice about it? He wants to buy the land from me. He's planning to give the land over to Halil. Why should Halil benefit from land instead of my more deserving children? You know, I was thinking that we can pool our money and buy it together.
Well, you know, Dad, we're kind of tight on money these days. I can't ask for money from my husband. is it okay if we wait a while? 'Cause he's planning to start up a new business.
Of course, that's fine. I'll ask for the money from Jakob. He's more well off than any of us anyhow. Don't worry about it, it's all right. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I have to get up bright and early. Can you set the alarm? I want to get an early start tomorrow. I don't want to be late.
Okay, sure, Dad.
Thank you. And good night,
Good
sweetheart.
night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm just here waiting for Ahmed. But I've still got some time. If you want, I can drop you off where you need to go.
Well, that would be a good idea.
Let's go.
Thank you. I'm sorry for the trouble.
So are you taking the baby to his mother now?
Huh?
Are you taking the baby to his mom?
No, not just yet. My darling. Sweet boy. He was a cute little baby, huh?
Does he talk?
No, not yet. I mean, that's what his parents said. Oh, what a sweet thing you are. You smell so nice this morning. What are you saying? Speak up now. What did you say? Come on, say it again. Did you hear him? Did you hear what he said? He said, Mommy! He said, Mommy! Oh, sweetie, sweetie. Mwah. Oh. He called me Mom. It's the first time he said it. The truth is, this baby is really mine, Sally. My little baby.
Why didn't you tell your dad about this, Aigu? He said that he really wants a grandchild from you.
I can't tell him. Because my husband took off and left me. He left me alone with the baby, and without a penny to take care of his son. He left us to the streets. I'm just so sick of this poverty and misery. I want to protect my baby, however I can. That's why I've decided to take my baby to the orphanage. That's where we're going now. You're probably thinking that it doesn't make sense. How can somebody live in a house like that and still be so poor? But that house isn't mine at all. I just work there and take care of the place when the owners are away. I live in a tiny place behind the main house. I got lucky because the boss is away on a trip, so I got away with it.
Why are you all afraid of your dad like that?
What do you mean?
Why don't you all just tell him the truth about everything? Put it all out in the open. You and your brothers, both.
And how the heck do you know this?
It's pretty obvious to me that all of you aren't telling him the truth. But your dad just doesn't seem to see it. I don't think he wants to see it, honestly.
You pretty much figured out my dad. You see how proud he is of the people he thinks we've become? He tried to raise us to be such good people. Ever since we were little, he would always talk about how we were from such a good family, and how all the people in our family are so intelligent, and about the lofty places we would have to be in society. He kept telling us that we all have to go to college, and be with all the right people, and make something out of ourselves, and so on. But you see what happened. None of us became adults worthy of him. We're not the perfect children of his dreams.
But don't you think you should still be honest and sincere with him after all this time? He's still your father. He will surely love you for who you are.
No, he won't. He loves to brag about all of us. And he's getting very old. Telling him the truth will do no good for him or for any of us, Salih. It might even hurt him, God forbid. He has a heart condition.
I still think he wouldn't want to be lied to.
I would appreciate it if he would just drop me off at the door of the orphanage and then go.
Okay. Here you go.
I've inconvenienced you. Thanks, Salih.
It's no problem.
How many times did I tell you? Are you gonna do it again? Tell me. You say you're sorry, then you just do it again. Go straight upstairs and see the principal. Excuse me. Can I help you with something?
Huh?
Are you looking for someone?
No. No, I'm not. No.
Lord Almighty. What could be keeping this guy now? Oh, I guess I'm early. Just look at the time. Salih should be here any minute. I can't remember what entrance I came into the park from now. Oh my God. Excuse me, I'm looking for something. You know, the nice big house. You know the place that my daughter lives in.
How should I know where your daughter lives, old man?
Oh my Lord. Excuse me. I'm looking for my daughter's house. You know the one. It has the nice big yard around it. It's the nicest house in town. Do you know where it is?
Wow. You must be really rich then.
Well, I don't know about that. You can say I don't go hungry at night.
But maybe we do. Come on, give up the cash so we won't go hungry either.
Come on, old man, give it up.
Stop it, thieves. Stop it. Let me go right now. Leave me alone. Stop it.
Come on, man, run.
Right now. I'm going to catch you guys. My son is a prosecutor. He's going to throw you both in jail. My son will get you all. The street cleaner should know where my daughter lives. Excuse me. I'm looking for my daughter's house, sir. It has a great big yard. It's more like an estate. Perhaps you know where it is?
You're talking about the villa that's on the next street over. Go down this street here. You should come across it in about a half a block or so.
Oh, thank the Lord. And God bless you, my friend. I was so scared that I was lost, and my wallet just got stolen, too. I think I remember that guy from somewhere, but... oh, who knows where it could be. I don't even have my glasses on.
Grandpa!
Irem!
Grandpa!
Sweetheart, my dear girl. While I was looking for your aunt's house, I found yours instead. What luck.
But my aunt's house isn't close to ours.
What are you doing out here alone, my dear? Why aren't you inside?
I'm waiting for my dad.
Isn't your mom at home now?
Today's my dad's turn, but he didn't come pick me up before. I waited at school, but he didn't show up. So I came back to Mom's house instead.
Your mother's house? What do you mean, Dad's turn? What are you talking about? I don't understand any of this.
Well, it's my dad's turn. I'm staying with him today.
Your mom and Dad stay together because they're happily married. What do you mean you're going to stay with your dad?
My mom and dad got a divorce, Grandpa.
Huh?
My dad doesn't live with us anymore. You mean you didn't know?
What do you mean? How could this be?
Mom was always mad at Dad. They always fought. Then finally, Mom decided to get a divorce.
But why? Why did they do this? Why the heck would your mother want to leave my son when there's no more honest and successful man in the world? So when did this happen?
I don't know. It's been a while. They would always fight, Grandpa. They would always yell and scream at each other.
Hey, Dad? How did you get here? What did you talk with him about?
Nothing. I just told him that I was waiting for you. And then he asked me why. I told him that you and Mom got a divorce.
Oh, honey.
Because you fought a lot.
Hey, Dad. Honest, I was going to tell you, but I didn't have a chance. Dad, please just listen.
Let go of me! What do you mean you didn't have a chance? You lied to me, Omer. You lied to your very own father.
But, Dad, I didn't have a choice, okay? You would have been very angry if I told you. You wouldn't have accepted the fact that my marriage was a failure. I know I made a mistake, but you don't want to hear the truth. You forced me to lie to you, Dad.
So I forced you to lie to me, did I? Not only did you lie to me, but it's my fault? Get out of my sight. I don't want to ever see you again, you disgrace.
Stop, Dad. For the love of God, just listen. I couldn't do it. I couldn't make my marriage work. If I told you my wife and I couldn't work out our problems, would you still have loved me? Would you still have boasted on and on in the village about your son? Would you have been proud?
If you had told me the truth, then maybe I would have thought about it.
Hey, Dad, come on.
Just get away from me. I won't believe the word of a liar like you. Don't even try to follow me or you'll regret it.
Great. What do I do now? Look at what you made me do, huh?
Poor old man. Who knows where he went now? How are we going to find him out there in this big city? Hello? Omer, is that you? Something awful has just happened. Dad's lost. What? He's over at your place. Oh, thank the Lord. I was so scared for him. What? So he found out everything? Oh my God. So he must be really mad. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Just tell me where he is now? Okay, Omer. Okay, I'll talk to you later. He was over at Omer's house, but he got very upset with him and took off somewhere.
Okay. Then I'll just go out and look for him.
Thanks a lot. I'd go, but I have to stay with the baby. Please bring him back here when you find him. Promise me.
Of course. Ahmed, sir? It wasn't easy, but I found you. Let's go. Your daughter's very worried. She's waiting for you at home. Why are you so upset?
Omer has been lying to me for years. He is really divorced. They pretended to be married to fool me.
Don't worry about it, Ahmed.
No, my eyes get watery without my glasses. They got broken. Where did I go wrong with him? Why wasn't Omer ever able to make his marriage work?
Do you need your glasses to see up close or far?
I'm not sure. I think I have the prescription on me.
Excellent. We'll get you a new pair of glasses. Here, take this money.
No, that's fine.
Take it. It's an emergency and it can't be helped.
I just can't do that.
Yes, you can. Take it as a loan. Ahmed, my friend. Let's go now. Let me take you to your daughter.
I ended up being a liar too. I would tell the people in the village, "Oh, he has a wonderful wife. They're so happy." At least I don't have to worry about my daughter.
My baby! My baby! There you go, my boy. Oh, my dad's back.
Move it! Is my vase from France still okay?
Weren't you supposed to be away until this
What
weekend?
are you, half asleep? A thief broke into the house. What did we leave you here for, nothing?
But Najati, sir!
Everything is exactly as we left it. What robbery?
No, there wasn't a robbery or anything.
Didn't I tell you not to bring your kid here?
I'm sorry, but I didn't have a place to leave him. And since I was going to be here for a while...
I have stomach cramps from all this stress, and I'm out of my medicine. Quick, run to the pharmacy and get some.
Okay.
Come on already.
Okay, I'm going now. Okay.
Yes?
Hello, ma'am. I'm here to see my daughter. You must be the neighbor she mentioned.
What do you mean?
You must be the neighbor with the little baby. You left him here, right?
I think you're at the wrong house. Who are you looking for? What's her name?
Aigul. This is her house. There can't be a mistake because I stayed over here with her just yesterday.
I see.
Who's this, honey?
The father of the lady of the house, Aigul.
Can I come in now? I'm very tired.
No. Hang on. What do you think you're doing, huh? We were gone for only 2 days and she settled into our house with her father? If we were gone any longer, who knows how many other strays she would have taken in.
What's going on, Hamide? I don't understand anything.
Oh, nothing. Our maid, Aigul, thought she was the lady of the house, that's what. Plus she brought in her father from the village. Those Egyptian cotton sheets I bought were on the bed in the guest room, damn it! They're all trash now!
Just hold on. Please, hold on a minute. Don't Aigul and her husband live here? Aren't you the mother of that little baby?
Hey, what's with you? I don't understand. What did that stupid girl make up? Her husband left her. Left her out on the street with her baby. I pitied her, so I went and took her in. She lives in that little hut out back. This is a disgrace. Like I have nothing better to do than tell you this? She's gonna get it when she gets back.
Dad, I'm really sorry about this, Dad. I didn't want it to be like this.
You're such a liar. It's not bad enough that you brought your baby into all this. On top of it, you brought in your father. Get the hell out of my house. Take your family and get out.
Dad! Just listen to me for a minute, please.
Don't you dare touch me.
I just couldn't tell you. You would have been heartbroken if I did.
You think it's better this way, Aigul? On top of everything, I was belittled by some nobodies. Those people aren't fit to speak to me. Leave me alone, all of you. Leave me alone. It's good Salih made me take this. He turned out to be more faithful than my own kids. Maybe he didn't go to college, but he's so well-mannered. Taxi! Stop! Stop! How rude can they be? What gall those people have? How could they lie to their own father like that? It's just unbelievable.
What the heck's the problem, mister? Who got you so upset?
Don't even ask. Don't ask. I just don't want to talk about it. My daughter turned out to be a liar. Apparently her husband left her. My older son is divorced, and I didn't even know about it. And who knows where on earth my youngest son is.
Wow, how about that? You got some family there, like something on TV.
What are you implying? How dare you? There's nothing wrong with my family. Our family is one of the most respected and dignified families in our village.
Yeah, I'll bet. You can really tell by how they acted towards you.
Stop this car now. I told you to stop this car. We're here anyway. Stop.
Why are you getting so upset, mister? I didn't say anything about your family. You're the one who said
You're
it.
gonna pay for what you said. My son's a prosecutor. You understand? Prosecutor. You're gonna get it for your smart mouth. How can you insult my family like that, you ignorant idiot?
Whatever, you crazy old man. Go back to the home.
You shut up. What do you know? Oh, Homer. Oh, Aigul. Look at what you've done to me. Just look at me.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
See ya.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute? Did the public prosecutor leave, or is he still here? If he's here, can you please show me his office right away, please?
But, sir... Well, sir...
What? What's the matter, sir?
Well, you see, Omer is,
Who is that? Is that Omer?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sir, you'll have to wait. Please take a seat right here. Sir, have a seat. I'll finish this right up, and then I'll get to yours. Papa?
Don't you call me that.
Dad, just calm down. Just sit down for a second. I'll explain everything.
What is there to explain now, Omer? What are you going to explain? What lie haven't you told me yet today?
But, Dad...
Just let me go. I'm leaving. What else could you possibly tell me? I suppose Jakob's lying too. Jakob?
Hey, Dad.
Is that my Jakob?
Come on.
Jakob!
Dad! Dad! Hey, Dad!
Jakob!
Dad! Dad,
Sorry,
come on.
are you okay?
Calm down.
You lied to me!
Please, Dad. Mahmoud, help me! Dad!
Around the rosy, Dad! Dad! Dad, please help!
Kids!
Dad!
Aigul!
Please!
My boys! Hang on! I'll save you! Just hang on!
Dad, please help!
Hang on!
Dad!
Okay, kids! Don't worry! I'll save you! Everybody, just hang on tight! Jakob! Oh, God, please help me! My children! Save my children! My children! Salih, what happened to me? When did I get here?
It's been about a week, Ahmed. Your kids, they've been taking care of you. You had a bad heart spasm. You've been sleeping for days with the effect of the medicines.
What other lies have you two come here to tell me, huh?
This time we're not going to lie to you, Dad.
Dad, we just came here to be with you. That's the only reason.
You're too late for that. Leave me alone. God help me. I told you to leave me alone. Oh, Salih, I didn't know it was you. Look at what happened. Me, Ahmed Ertekin. All my life I always bragged about what a great and successful family I had and what important people they are in society. I boasted about my family's dignity. After all that, I'm sitting here calling somebody that I hardly even know my son. Do I deserve this, Salih?
Don't we always face the consequences of our choices in this life, Ahmed?
What do you mean, Salih? Did I actually make my kids lie to me? Did I tell them to deceive me for all these years? Tell me, did I?
I know you didn't want this to happen, but you did kind of force them. Instead of just being who they truly are, they tried to be the people you always wanted them to be.
But then they decided to lie when they couldn't live up to that.
They did it with good intentions. They didn't want to upset you. But in the end, it was still lying. Unfortunately, they deceived you.
Maybe if I hadn't always pressured them so much, they might still have been poor, but they wouldn't have been so hopeless and afraid to reach out to me. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, Dad. That's exactly what Salih is telling you.
Fine, let's just say that. I'm to blame for all these terrible lies. But what about Jakob? Is it my fault that Jakob is riding around in the back of a paddy wagon? Huh?
Actually, it is, Dad.
How could that be? Tell me, Omer.
Look, Dad. Jakob tried very, very hard to continue the rich man charade. He bought expensive cars, and he sent you money. But it could only last so long. And since he couldn't really tell you the truth, he started embezzling money.
How could he? So what's going to happen?
When you saw him that day, Dad, he was leaving the prison. He's going to be free now, but I don't know how he'll be able to carry this burden. He needs to pay back all that money, but I don't know how he'll do it. He's broke now. You know, Dad, it's been years, but we're finally telling you the truth. We're here for you. We want to stay here with you. We love you so much, Dad. We really do. But you need to love us too. Love us without taking into consideration whether or not we're famous or successful or important people.
Salih, come, my boy. You need to take me to one more place today.
I wish I didn't tell him. He's devastated.
One of us had to do it at last. So you spoke for all of us.
Do you think he can love us someday?
I just don't know. Maybe he'll love us even more.
My brother and I live right here in the same village. And here I am seeing him for the first time in 14 years. We've been arguing for as long as I can remember.
Excuse me, but why, sir?
You know, I can't remember. We fought because of the land. We stopped talking to each other. And the silence lasted for 14 years now. Do you think I'm doing the right thing?
Listen to what the prophet said to us once, Ahmed. It's not permissible for a brother to be angry with his brother for more than 3 days. When two Muslims cross paths, if one turns this way and the other turns the other way, it is said, the better one of the two men is the one that gives greetings first.
The mistakes that I've made. I made a lot of mistakes in my day.
What's important is that you saw your faults, isn't it, Ahmed? A person can then try their hardest not to repeat those mistakes.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome, sit down. Go ahead.
Come, Uncle Ahmed.
Thank you, Halil.
Let's sit. How are you?
I made a lot of mistakes. Towards you, towards the children, towards everybody I knew. I messed up. I thought a person's status and career is what makes him a man. I took an argument of ours and let it lead into becoming enemies. My pride took the best of me. And now I'm so helpless. My daughter was abandoned with her little baby. My son didn't even finish college. Plus his marriage is a shambles. He's divorced. He doesn't even have a cent. Jakob is in prison.
I'm to blame for this also, you know. I was very stubborn toward you too. If I had had the courage to come and knock on your door, we wouldn't have lost all of this time. If I could have warned you and advised you as your big brother, maybe it wouldn't have come to this point. Tell me how I can help, Ahmed.
I've come here because I want to finally give you my share of the land.
Okay, Ahmed. Okay. We'll do whatever it takes to make this work. You haven't changed. You were always a good man.
Thank you.
And I know that Omer and your Yakub and Aykul are all very good people that you should be proud of. Listen to me now. Listen to me, Ahmed.
Papa! Papa!
Aykul, am I dreaming this?
No, Omer, this is the real thing.
Papa! Papa!
Sweetheart!
Rem. Welcome, Fairy Day.
Thanks, Aykul.
Fairy day?
How's your dad, Omer?
Thanks, he's better. What about you? Why are you here? Why did you come?
Since you don't have to constantly worry about your father, and since you don't have to tell lies to him anymore, maybe it's time we give our marriage another try. Since you don't have to worry about always pretending to be someone that you're not, maybe you can finally have a real relationship with your daughter and me.
Is that Dad? Hey, Dad.
Grandpa!
Hey, Rem, honey. Faraday, it's good to see you. Listen, kids. Salih is going to take me somewhere. Don't leave until I come back. I promise that I won't be gone for too long, okay?
Where are you going?
You'll see. I'm the one that should be asking the questions, not you guys. I'm your father, remember?
But your heart, Dad. What if something happens?
Hopefully nothing will happen to me. Plus Salih will be there.
Don't you worry. Your dad is protected by God first and then me.
Let's make this long trip shorter for him so as not to tire his weary heart. Let him sleep peacefully for once.
Ahmet, we're here.
That was quicker than I thought. I must be gaining my old strength back. The trip didn't wear me out at all. Salih, my boy, take this money. Please find the man that was my son Jakob's boss at this company and give him this money. This is the money that my son had taken from him. I don't want my son to owe anyone anymore. I want him to start anew on a clean slate.
With you at his side, Ahmet, I'm sure he will live an honorable and truly respectable life.
Thank you.
And isn't that what's really important?
You're right, Salih. Even if you make just enough to get by, as long as you lead an honest life, that's what's important in the eyes of God. These are the things that matter most. How am I going to ever repay you for all of your help? May God Almighty reward you.
And you as well, Ahmet.
Come on, hurry up now. We still have a lot more to do, don't we?
Sure do.
Fred!
Nice and fresh.
Jakob, my son. Jakob! Jakob!
We're here now, Ahmet.
Huh? Oh.
Well, I hope I don't see you again.
Amen. Thanks for everything.
Right.
Hi, Dad. Dad, I know you won't forgive me. And I know you don't love me anymore. I've deceived you for years. I lied to you. I can't even ask you to forgive me.
Stop talking. Shush. Stop talking for a minute. Listen to me. Maybe I wanted to be lied to and deceived.
But Dad,
you were still very little. Way back in elementary school. You didn't really like school much. Maybe it was because of me. Maybe because I pushed you so hard all the time. I would always find you at the park down the street, and you would run and hide behind your mother. And one night, after you were all asleep, my wife asked me, did you ever stop and think, maybe the kids are not what you want them to be? Have you ever felt that way about them, Ahmet? Maybe they want to pick different careers, or do something besides what you planned. Did you ever stop and think that? That night I hurt your mother's feelings. Unfortunately, 30 years later I realized your mother was right. I should have listened. 1 minute ago you thought I was going to hit you. You're a grown man now. Are you still that afraid of me? Don't be afraid. I didn't raise you so you would be scared of me. I raised you so you would love me, son. No, Dad. Jakob.
Listen, Dad. I've been lying to you. I lied to everybody. Both to you and to everybody around me. How am I going to fix everything now? Tell me.
We're going to do it together, my son. It doesn't matter if a person is a doctor, or if they're a lawyer, or if they're rich or famous or whatever. What's important is that he protects his honor and his pride. That he doesn't hurt anybody else around him no matter what. Why couldn't I have been less stubborn and just listened to reason? Unfortunately, it took me 75 years to learn this lesson. But you guys still have your whole life ahead of you. Will you be able to forgive me?
You're forgiven, Dad. You're forgiven.
My son. Come on, let's go. Your brother and sister are waiting for you, and your mother too. Come on. Look, Aisha. Look who I brought to see you. Everyone. I brought all our children here. I would always complain to you that they don't come visit enough. It's not going to be like that anymore. They all are going to be together now. We're all going to be together. Finally, we've become truly rich. And a strong family, like I always wanted. We finally became a real family. Thank the Almighty.
It's good, isn't it? Oh, this is great.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, here comes the soup. Good to see you, young.
Thank you.
Would you like some?
That sounds great.
Oh, thank you. Daddy? Sure, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, here, have
What's
some.
wrong? Do you want something?
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking. This is like a dream I had one time.
Thank God these people are a happy family once again.
Happiness comes from being able to use what God gives us for the sake of righteousness.
Don't our desires and wants always give us dismay? They can add stress to our lives.
They can. Every blessing is good, in the measure that it is given to each and every one of us by God.
Ahmet was at last able to see this truth in his children.
Because of this, the Almighty protected him from the shackles he would come across later on in his trials.
Isn't it beautiful that all of them will be there for one another from now on in love and harmony?
We have seen what our Lord had in store,
and it was truly beautiful.